Once upon a time, in a flourishing village nestled at the foot of a great mountain, lived a young woman named Chisom. Her name meant, "God is with me," and she carried herself with beauty and pride. Chisom was the daughter of the village elder, a man of great wisdom and influence. Many suitors came to seek her hand in marriage, but she turned them all away. She had dreams of a life filled with adventure, wealth, and romance, not one tied to the quiet simplicity of village life. As Chisom approached the age of 20, her father became concerned. According to their customs, a woman of her age was expected to marry, and as the elder's daughter, she carried the responsibility of setting an example. He called a family meeting and said, "It is time for Chisom to marry. I have chosen a husband for her, a man of strong character and deep faith." The man he chose was Obinna, a humble carpenter known for his kindness and diligence. Though not wealthy, Obinna was respected for his generosity and devotion to God. Chisom was furious when she heard of the arrangement. "How could you do this to me, father?" she protested. "Obinna is beneath me. I want to marry someone who can give me the life I deserve." Her father sighed deeply. "Daughter, true wealth is not measured in gold or cattle, but in love, faith, and character. You will see that in time." Chisom, headstrong and proud, refused the match. She left her village and moved to the city, where she sought the life of luxury and romance she had always dreamed of. In the city, she met Akin, a wealthy trader who lavished her with gifts and attention. Believing she had found her dream, she married him within a year. At first, Chisom enjoyed the life she had chosen. She wore fine clothes, attended grand feasts, and lived in a large house. But beneath the glittering surface, her marriage was hollow. Akin was selfish, unfaithful, and cared little for Chisom's well-being. He spent more time with his friends than with her, and his words were often harsh and unkind. Chisom began to miss the quiet warmth of her village and the simple, steady kindness of Obinna. She often thought of how Obinna had always greeted her with a smile, and how his hands, though rough from work, had always been open to help others. Years passed, and Chisom's marriage crumbled. With a heavy heart and nothing to her name, she returned to her village. The people whispered when they saw her, but her father welcomed her with open arms. "My daughter," he said, "you have come home, and that is all that matters." Chisom learned that Obinna had remained in the village and had married a kind woman named Ada. Together, they had built a life full of love, faith, and service to the community. Chisom watched them from afar, her heart aching with regret. She realized that the life she had rejected was the one she truly longed for. One day, while walking near the village well, Chisom encountered Obinna. She lowered her gaze, ashamed, but he greeted her warmly. "Chisom," he said, "it is good to see you again. I hope you have found peace." His kindness pierced her heart, and she began to cry. "Obinna," she said, "I was blind to what truly mattered. You were the answer to the prayers I didn't know how to pray, and I turned you away." Obinna smiled gently. "God's plans are greater than ours, Chisom. We must all learn to trust him, even in our mistakes." Though it was too late for Chisom to change the past, she found comfort in Obinna's forgiveness and in the grace of God. She devoted her life to serving others in the village, sharing her story to teach young people about the importance of faith, character, and humility in choosing a life partner. The moral of the story is that it teaches us to value what truly matters in a partner: kindness, faith, and integrity. It reminds us that worldly riches and appearances are fleeting, but love grounded in God's wisdom lasts forever.